Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a very nice day. I'm MoonFauna and I'm really excited for the video today. Spring has arrived where I live and it has inspired me for today's theme. I'll be making Sims as one of the 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Now depending on where you live in the world, the way a season looks to you might vary from the way it looks to me. So I went to my favorite social media app and put together some inspiration for each of the seasons. I do not own any of these pictures, and you'll find at the top left of each photo is the Pinterest handle of who I found posted the work from. The first season I'll be making is spring. So for me, this is the vibe we're kind of going for, looking at different aesthetics of spring is rainy, rainbows, pastels. I still want to keep with the flower aspect of everything. Now, I already have 4 base sims for us to work with, because if I didn't, we would be here for hours, but no worries, we still need to add skin details and plenty of other things to transform these sims into their seasons. When it comes to spring, I kind of already had an idea for the hair that I wanted to use, so I'll be right back after I find it. Alright friends, I'm back, and this is the hair I was thinking of. It's by 𝗙𝗶𝗱 and it comes with this accessory with a bunch of little vines and flowers. And then I went ahead and looked and added an accessory bang. It's not perfect, but I think it adds a bit of a softening to her face that I really like. So this is where we'll start, and let's go in and look at some skin details. I want to take off the 𝗙𝗍 eyelashes for sure. I use Remove 𝗙𝗍 Eyelashes by 𝗙𝗶H, and then let's see what skin detail we might want to add. I think I'm looking for one that really softens her features, and I don't quite want her to have a bunch of eye bags because she's spring and I'm thinking fresh. Maybe something like this. Well, not quite that. I think we might go with the tinsel one here. I really like the highlights it adds in. But I think we're going to stick to what we have going on here, and let's move on to the makeup and look at what eyelashes we might want to put her in. Twisted Cat is one of my favorite eyelash creators, so I think we'll end up using these ones here. We'll use the ring category. And then for the eyeshadow, we might change it depending on what outfit we choose, but I know I have some rainbow, some rainbow eyeshadow. And I know it's a little difficult to see with the bangs, but I think we might go with this for now and hope it works with whatever we pick. And I know when it comes to eyeliner, I have some fun floral additions that we can add, unless we want something that's maybe hearts or something a little extra fun. Let's see, maybe something like this. That's cute. I don't know if there's anything else that I like more. Oh, maybe these ones that are a bit more in the corner. That way we don't have the little detail down here. I like that. Yeah. And then she definitely needs some blush. I have some little flower details we could think of using. I don't quite know if I want to go that far. Maybe flushed. There is a new blush that I downloaded, this one, recently. And I really like how it helps with the highlight and it blends her face. I think we might go with this one. But what color? I think the first one's fine. Time for some lipstick. I don't want anything too colorful, but I don't want it to be too dark. So I'm thinking maybe a gloss of some kind. Now, I might revert to my favorite gloss that I tend to put on most of my Sims. And I really love this creator's lip gloss. I think I want to lean more towards the peachy color. I think she's looking really cute so far. I do have some contacts in for her that I picked earlier. The green and the pink look really nice and springy together. Alright, now when it comes to an outfit, I don't quite have something in particular in mind besides looking at those springy colors, pinks, greens, maybe some yellows. Oh, this must be one of the new shirts that we just got. in the drop. This is amazing. I don't quite think it works for the sim we're creating today. I love that they added a bunch of new Pride additions into the game. This is one of their better shirts that they've made in a while. I really like the different colors on here. The buttons could use some love, but I'm gonna keep looking for something for her. I think maybe a rain jacket. Not these rain jackets for sure, but maybe we can find something cute. Oh, that I do like this pattern. I don't like the way that the pockets look on this though. So let's keep looking. I know I have several dresses by some CC creators that I think would look really nice with this. This is the CC creator that I was thinking of the most when it came to spring. I think 𝗙𝗵𝗱 has some very cute floral patterns that would work. Let's see. I love this dress here. I'm not quite sure it says what we want with our spring because she's the embodiment of spring. This is one of my favorite CC dresses ever created. It is by 𝗙𝗵𝗱 It's an older version of theirs, so it's under their old name. But their new name for their CC content is 𝗙𝗵𝗱. But this one might be a contender. I really love the colors. I want to keep looking just to see if we can find anything maybe more rainy or rainbowy, but still have a floral aspect to it. Oh, I think we found what we might have been missing. It is a rain jacket, and it's much cuter than the EA ones we were looking at earlier. I love these floral buttons. Maybe we can find a cute pattern. I really like the blue. Let's see. This one's perfect. I love it. I think the white flowers look perfect with the ones in her hair. And I think, if I remember correctly, there are tights that come with the set. Oh, there it is. Now, maybe not one of the ones that are patterned. I don't think we'll end up using the one that matches, but maybe we can get the same coloring with the pink. And then, of course, we'll have to find some rain boots. I know EA has some rain boots, but I might have some CC ones, especially if I've got this here. But we do have options at least. If we do go with one, I think it would be the pink, but I'm not feeling it, so let's keep looking. These are perfect. Oh, I love them. I think we'll keep to the pink. These are so cute, and they're by Juice, and they're my favorite CC creator when it comes to shoes. I was really sad when they announced that they were gonna stop making CC, but they've made all the essentials, and I can't complain. I mean, look how cute all their things are. I'm gonna stick with the galoshes. So let's go with the one with socks. I'm sure we have some fun accessories. We'll need nails. I was originally thinking these nails, but I think I don't quite love them, even though they match the coat. We have some flowers. I think I like these. They've got the cute little gemstones, and they don't overwhelm with the outfit because we've already got that pattern. But I'm gonna look through a few more things and see if I can find anything else fun, and if I do, I'll be right back. Alrighty friends, I think our spring sim is finally complete. I found a really cute snail buddy in our accessories, and I couldn't say no. I think it's perfect. And I know when it comes to gardening, snails are not your best friend, but this is spring, and she would definitely say, be my friend and stay away from my garden. I also found these really cute rainy earrings, and I think the blue is perfect for the little raindrops. And even though you won't be able to see it for this outfit, I thought our sim would look real fun with some tattoos. So we've got this little leafy tattoo that I think for any of her other outfits that I put her in, that she'll have a cute little standout in her shirts. But I hope you like our spring sim, and now we have to come up with a name. And since I feel like the vibe that I overall went with is rainy day, perhaps we just name her Rainy. so she'll be Rainy Spring. And then when it comes to her aspiration, I think we have to do the Freelance Botanist. And when it comes to traits, gloomy perhaps overall isn't what I totally think of spring, but I do get seasonal depression when it comes to winter leading into spring and everything's been so gloomy and rainy and I just can't wait for that sun. So we're gonna give her the gloomy the gloomy trait. All right, and for a second trait, I think we're gonna go with romantic. And for the third, why don't we go with vegetarian? And that will be our spring sim. I hope you like her. When I think of summer, I definitely think of the beach. I think of lots of citruses, and I think the color patterns that we're looking for are definitely the blues and oranges. I really like the eyeshadow that you'll see in this picture here. And I think maybe I'll be able to find something that has that vibrant blue and some sparkle. And I know I've got some belts that we might be able to find as well. But let's get into the Sims again and see what we can come up with. This is our summer sim, and I don't really have a hairdo in mind. But when it comes to summer, I definitely think of pulling my hair up, having it off the back of my neck. Maybe we can find something of an updo. But before we get into hair, let's go into skin details. We'll remove the eyelashes again and see what we can come up with. So let's look through and see what looks the best. Ooh, I do like that. I think, you know what, let's just stick with this one for now. And I know I have another overlay that might pair well with it. I think we'll do the body overlay by Miko Sims. Okay, so I'm going back up to our original skin detail, and I think the third one is what I'm gonna go with, where it's slightly softer, and then we have our other skin detail as well. That's what we're gonna do for skin details for now, and move on into getting her some eyelashes. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking for when it comes to the eyelashes. Feel like maybe we will end up doing something a little softer, airier, maybe with a bit of a wet look almost. That one might be, put it in the glasses category. I think I like this one the most. Right, like she was in the water and maybe the eyelashes have clumped a little. Let's check out some hair. Like I said, I definitely want to find something that is pulled up. Maybe we can find something with flowers or shells, something beachy. So this is one of the hairs I was originally thinking of, and it took me a while to find it for sure, but it does have some hair accessories, so I will be right back and see if I can find them. Alright, so we found the accessory in the hair, and I think I'm going to go with the orange one. And when it comes to the outfit, because I think we'll come back to the makeup once we have the outfit figured out this time around, I really like the bathing suit skirt that we got from not a CC creator. Let's see if I can find it quickly. There we go. So I know it's a kit skirt, but this is what I was thinking of. And then finding maybe a beachy top. Oh, not that one. Oh, I love this one here. Maybe we try the blue. I think that looks cute, but I feel like something's missing. There's something overall that just isn't fitting well with summer for me. Like she just kind of looks like she goes to the beach, and I think it might be the hair. I think I need something maybe with a little bit more oomph. I'm back again, and I think this is the hair that we should definitely go with. I love the accessories. I think it has that beachy vibe. It has the blue water. I did go ahead and add in an extra skin detail here for the hair. Just kind of smooths things out, makes it look nicer. It is technically the gray color, but it looks rather blue when right next to her hair. And then it comes with the accessories for the shells, and I like the orange contrast the best. And while the outfit matches, I think I need something just a little bit more. So this was one of the other ideas that I had. I don't love it. I do love the orange on her, but not this. I like our other outfit better. I'm gonna keep going through and seeing what we might find that looks really nice on her. Maybe not that, but I like the colors. But I love this silhouette. Maybe in an orange. Oh, I think we found it. You know what? I think I have another idea. Maybe it's a little out there, but not as out there as our spring slug buddy. So I think it might be in tattoos. All right, so we're looking for on the lower arm some fun gradient colors. What do you guys think? I think it looks really nice. And I do wish that the color matched a little better with the hair, but out of the blues, this is the one that works the best in my opinion, and I do believe I have a matching color that'll go with the legs as well. I think this is perfect. I think that she definitely looks like she's summery, touched by the ocean. We'll need to get her some nails. We'll have to go in and do her makeup soon. But I think these ones come in a fun blue. Maybe we can find some sandals or some wedges. Back to our favorite creator. I found these sandals here. And just so her feet don't look totally blended in, let's put on some toenail polish. I know earlier we talked about looking for something that sparkles, and that is not my favorite. Do love this creator. They have some very beautiful colors, maybe in a blue. Oh, I love the angle on this one. So let's do this one for now and see if we can find some eyeliner. I'm thinking something a little bit more simple for this one. We might use Sims base game highlighter and see what works best for her without totally glitching out her face. And then when it comes to lips, I still want to go glossy. It's the summer. I think this makes her look very fresh and beachy and full of summer. I love the orange and blues together. And now we need to look for some earrings. I know I've got some shells. I really like these ones. It's between this one and the Sims Trouble one. I think I have a necklace that will look better with this one. This is the set I'm thinking of. I think we nailed it. So let's go in and make her first name something summery, sunshiny. I'm thinking 𝗙𝗶. Since we really went into the beach theme for our summer, she needs to have the aspiration beach life. We'll have child of the ocean. And when it comes to that, I think music lover would be nice for her. And then, yep, self-assured. All right, here is summer. And now for our autumn sim. When it comes to autumn, I think of sweater weather.
Oh, sweater weather. Sweater weather.
Apples and pumpkins. Definitely mushrooms. Tea, warm, cozy fire. And of course, the changing leaves. So maybe we can find a hair that has some leaves in it. I think I have something that reminds me of this hair here. So I've gone ahead and given her these eyes, and I think they are the absolute perfect eyes for when it comes to autumn, when it's the green foliage turning into those oranges and yellows. So I was very excited to find this one here. And for the hair, I'm going to go ahead and find that hair that we briefly just talked about where it has maybe some leaves in it. So I'll be right back. This is the hair by SimMandy that I was thinking for our autumn sim. But when I was looking in the hat accessories, I came across a different hat that I think I want to use more. Friends, we could have a mushroom sim. I don't love the hair with it, but we will find a hair and we will work some magic, and if the magic fails us, we will come back to the leaf hair. But let's go in. I'm gonna change the eyebrow color, and I think we're gonna go and look for some red. So let's think red, bright. You kind of see the vision, but not with this hair exactly. Maybe something caught in the wind. I definitely want something with some flyaway hairs. Cute, but not what I'm thinking. Oh, this hair is so cute. I love the little extra flyaways here and in the front. And I think even when you have the hat off, which we won't, but if you want to download this hair, yeah, look at that little cute one on top. All right, let's put this back on. Let's get our skin details. And I know I also have some speckles that we can maybe put on that are like the little mushroom cap speckles. Immediately, we'll take off the eyelashes. We'll go in for our skin detail. We already used this one, I think. So let's keep looking, getting closer. Alright, so we're gonna do strudel. Maybe we'll keep it here because I like the shadow it gives. And I'm gonna look for the little, it's not blush, but basically a blush, but it's in skin details. There we go. I like it across the bridge of the nose, and I think we can make this work. I think maybe we do need a blush underneath to give her that like rosiness of the mushroom. First things first, let's get the eyelashes. Oh, that one might be nice for when we do our winter sim, so let's keep that in mind. Maybe we'll do some 𝗙𝗶𝗱 eyelashes. So these are the eyelashes we're gonna go with, and let's look at some blush. I'm thinking kind of appley cheek. I think we'll do something like this. Okay, well, let's go right on into eyeshadow. I kind of want to carry this color up. So we're going to go with the Cryptic Sims. I think it's called Bronze. And I want an eyeliner that I think has the white as well. Not quite this one. Maybe there's a different swatch. Something like this. Now onto the lips. Is it wrong if we just use the same one again? No. Let's see if we can find something else. But I don't know if I can. Don't come for me. I think we're gonna go back to the tried and true. I think all we need to do is make it a little bit more subtle. And it's the perfect one. I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna apply a highlight. I think she's really coming together, and before we head into the outfits, I know that the Sims, I think it might be base game or it's seasons, has a leafy earring that we will just put on her. To make up for not using the leafy hair, I think we should use its seasons. I think we should use the leaf. And I know we have a dress that goes with the mushroom hat. Two mushroom? No, I know what you're thinking. How is it not already two mushroom? But hear me out. Maybe we find something that's orange and maybe some leafy things as well. So it's orange and it's leafy, but this is not what I was thinking. So I'm gonna keep looking. Now, if it was me, this is something I would be wearing for autumn, but I would definitely be cold. So let's see if we can find something with pants, something a little different. There's one that I'm picturing and I'm just having a hard time finding it, but it's something like this. Oh, she looks so cute. I think we'll do the orange. And then we just need to find some fun shoes and some nails. We've got to do the fake Uggs, right? As for nails, I think we're going to keep it simple. Maybe we'll do some chocolate nails, match our overalls a little. Oh, she's so cute. I think she might be my favorite so far. For her name, maybe we'll go with her mushroom type. We'll do an Amanita mushroom. When it comes to fall, there's Thanksgiving, and I think it's a lot of food and family. So I'm going to take some inspiration from that and give her the Food Master Chef. Instead of the foodie trait, I think we're going to go with the glutton trait because she's a mushroom and mushrooms help with spoiled foods and foliage. We'll do Falls Loves the Outdoor. And if we're keeping with the idea of maybe a little bit of Thanksgiving, we will do family oriented. Alright, here is our autumn themed sim. I hope you love her. She's my favorite so far. On to our last sim and our last season, and I'm thinking we'll lean in towards the lighter blues and sparkly snow. We already came across those eyelashes earlier that I think we have to use on our sim. Sparkly eyeshadow and hints of red. Maybe we'll do something with lipstick or the clothes. And I know over here I've got a little penguin, and while I don't have a penguin or ferret, I do have a different critter that I'm thinking of. Since we already gave our spring sim her little slug buddy, maybe we'll give winter a buddy as well. So let's get back into the sims. So this is our winter sim, and I know when other people have done this before, they've leaned really heavily into Monster High's 𝗙𝗵𝗱, but seeing how I want to make Abby for our actual Monster High series, I think we're going to stay away from leaning too hard into that. So instead of giving her the blue or the purplish skin, I've gone ahead and given her a very white color that is an unnatural color even for in the Sims here. I'm not quite sure who it's by, but it will be linked down in the comments. So I've given her this, and I think we're going to build off of almost a kind of Snow White, but not quite Disney Snow White. Maybe a little bit more Grimm Brothers. Almost think Evil Queen and Snow White combined. I'm thinking a lot of sharp angles, but still have the snowiness. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to go on into skin details. We'll get rid of the eyelashes, of course. There is a particular skin detail that I'm already thinking about because I recently downloaded it. See if I can find it quickly. Alright, this is the skin detail, and it's in this shade here because it kind of gives that glossiness. And I know the shading is a little interesting right now, but once we put on some makeup, I think that'll take care of it. Before we leave here, I think I have some snowed skin details as well. This is the skin detail. It's by 𝗙𝗚, and it is a full body that has little snowflakes everywhere. We saw these eyelashes earlier, and I can't not use them for the winter sim. I've never really used them before, and what perfect opportunity than now. I think I like these ones because it looks like there's a heavier bit of snow on her. And I think the snow detail that I'm thinking of for the face might be in eyeliner or it's in blush, but I think it's eyeliner. There it is. I thought I saw it earlier when I was in here looking for our mushroom details. I think we'll fade it for sure. So for blush, I'm thinking rosy cheeks. Oh, there is another snowflake one, but I think I like our other snowflake details more. And then we can still have a blush here. I don't know if I want to go rosier yet or not, but let's stick with this for now. And time for the lipstick. I promise I won't use it. I will find something else, and you'll have to hold me to that. I know typically I do the hair, but this time I have no idea what hair to use for her, so I'm kind of avoiding it and just doing the makeup for now, and we can always change it but I want the red lips for sure. Oh, I don't like how that changes her lip shape. I wish this one came in a red. Let's see about this one. So let's keep the berry color. I think she's looking really nice. So let's go on ahead and try to find the hair, even though that's what I'm most nervous about looking for. I think I want her to have black hair. I know a lot of people go in and they do the Elsa white hair, but I think I like the contrast a lot more with the black, and I want it to be long and flowy. I think the problem I'm having with her is all the hairs that I'm looking for are a little too modern when it comes to the winter ethereal look that I'm thinking of in my head. I think we're getting closer to what I'm thinking. I definitely want the waves and the long hair, but for the critter that I'm thinking, I think they go on the shoulder, so I might need to find a hair that goes fully behind. Why don't I go ahead and find our winter companion, and then we'll continue looking for the hair. So this is the companion I'm thinking. It's a little owl. I wish I could change its eye color to match hers more, but I guess this is more realistic. So let's find a hair that doesn't quite clip into our buddy here. I really like this hair, so I think we're gonna go with this one. I love the little flyaways here in the front and that it's tied in the back. It's also so pretty and long. So now we just need to find maybe some type of hair accessory, since we've given all our other seasons something in their hair. I don't know if it will go well with our little owl friend, but let's take a look. I'm not the biggest fan of how the hats always sit on the Sims, and we might have more trouble than I thought. Oh no! My plan originally was to try to use some of these earmuffs, but it makes our owl a little too scary. Do we think we could get away with these crystals being ice? Like a little icy crown? I'm not quite sure how we will find an outfit to match it, but let's give it a try. I just realized I'd never even looked at eyeshadow, and now that we have our little icy crown, maybe I can find some icy sparkly eyeshadow as well. I've gone ahead and given our winter sim this sparkly bluish eyeshadow that I think pulls in the tones of our ice crown. So we've got our reds and our icy blues. I think she's coming along really well, and I know I have some winter themed attire. I was originally picturing Centate's collection here. It has some very festive vibes for it, but I don't think it's working how I want it to with our sim. So I'm gonna keep looking, but I really do love this collection. Oh, nope, I can't do it. I can't do it. Let's keep looking. Okay, so I think we're getting closer to the mark. There is several really fun coats, and this one might be the one we end up going with. But I don't like that you then can't see all the little snowflakes. I don't know if I'm sold yet. Ooh, maybe we do this and then we can still have some snowflakes. Oh, she looks very nice in the red, but I don't think that's what we want to go with our ice. Let's stick with the white, and maybe we can find fuzzy boots as well. Yeah, I think we keep it to the white. These ones here don't clash, and I think she's looking great. A part of me is debating whether I should keep her dark hair or if we should go with the iciness. And I think she looks great in both. I'm not sure. I think I might keep it to the black. I think it adds that little bit of starkness, but let me know if I'm wrong, if I should have given her the lighter hair or not. So she definitely needs a name. Iceland? Yeah, why not? Let's do this, Iceland. We could do the Mount 𝗙𝗵𝗶 Sightseer, or maybe we do the Extreme Sport Enthusiast. And I think I'm leaning towards this one for getting to the top of the mountain. It's so wintry and snowy that I think that's the one we should go for. And maybe we'll give her Generous because winter season. Why don't we give her Romantically Reserved? And I think we can also give her Erratic. Winter weather is always a little erratic. So I think this is gonna be our winter sim. Before I forget, I wanted to let you all know that I do add outfits to all their categories, and these ones are mostly base game, life and death, cottage living, but if you do see something that comes up for downloading that you don't have a pack for, it's probably just one of these spare outfits that they have on that doesn't really mean anything, but they do have outfits, and if you're ever interested in seeing more of them, just let me know. I can always go through them. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have a favorite sim from today, I'd love to hear it. And I hope you have a nice rest of your day or night wherever you are. Until we meet again, goodbye for now.